Hey, Bo, do you guys think you're just looking at your locker room, the guys, the talent here? Do you think you got? Is it too early to say we might have something special going here?
Man, I just know that we have a team that loves each other. We're all here, we're all grinding, all working hard, and you can tell as soon as you walk in the locker room, we just play games together, just chill together, play basketball, anything. And so when we go out on the field, the same thing. We all work hard. So we love the vibe, we love the energy that we bring into the team right now. For sure.
Coach talked about loving your story of persistence, and can you just talk about what you've done to get to this point?
Yeah, it's all about hard work, keeping God first. That's what I did my whole life. That's how I was raised. So, just being cut, being on practice squad, just kept doing the journey, kept pushing along. I just wanted to be ready when my time came, and when it came last year, I just wanted to perform, and so just going in this off season, just trying to take that same mindset.
Having that big game at Minnesota last year too. I mean, I feel like we've talked about that a lot, but is that how big of a confidence booster was that for you? I know I can do this, but now we've seen that I can do this.
Yeah, it was definitely a great game. Built my confidence for sure. It's more so the guys around me that encouraged me during the whole game. So definitely a confidence booster, but just happy to perform at that level.
How dangerous is this offense when there's not necessarily a number one wide receiver for defenses to key on?
Yeah, it's a lot of guys that can make plays. We got a great staff that can draw the best plays up. So, when you have a lot of guys that can do different things, speed, route runners, and physical guys, it could be dangerous for sure.
So how different was this off season for you just because of what you were able to do this last season?
It was definitely, just trying to build, on a great off season, get bigger, get stronger, faster, all them things, and just get myself more involved with the playbook, just growing. Just a lot of our guys here, 2 and 3 in the room, just growing in the playbook, and so a lot of us is just grinding and growing in the playbook for sure.
Your brother got drafted, correct?
Yeah.
What did that mean for the Melton family that you guys are both in the league?
That meant everything. I went back home. I was extremely happy. We was right there for sure, but I seen him. He went to a official visit to Arizona, and so when I seen 1 o'clock, I'm like, man, they're gonna call him, and they called him. My fan was crying. They was excited, and I'm really excited to see him. We played in week 6, so definitely excited to see him there too.
How soon did you know that you guys actually do have him on the schedule? Did you realize that right away?
Yeah, I knew we played them this year, but I was just looking forward to when we was gonna play them. And when I saw week 6, I'm like, all right, it's gonna be good. Ain't no more backyard no more. It's big stage. He's gonna be ready for it, and I'm definitely gonna be ready for sure.
Do you train with him too in the offseason, or how do you guys?
Yeah, usually we do train together. It's gonna be different now, but mostly every off season we have rookies together, so we did train together every off season. Push each other, so it's gonna be different seeing him on the other side, but it's gonna be fun for sure.
What was your advice to him just when he got drafted and you obviously having been in the league? What do you just tell him? Because he's looking at you, obviously.
Yeah, he saw how my first 2 years were, and he knows that you just got to grind for what you want, and no matter where you're picked at, he knows that, and he's an exceptional athlete, and he knows that he's a hard worker as well. He's going to put his head down, go to work. So I'm just telling him to be ready for anything that comes his way. And he's asked me, how I'll handle it. I always tell him put God first and let everything else handle yourself. So he'll be good.
Besides in training, have you ever lined up across from each other?
In practice, yeah, definitely lined up at Rutgers a lot in practice. He's competitive, man. Like every single time we went out there, one-on-ones, it was me and Max. He knew that nobody else would come up, me and Max every single time. When he was young, he was younger at the time. I used to get him all the time. He got me a couple times when he got a little older, but definitely rating for week 6 for sure.
When you think back to when you guys were kids playing in the backyard, could you have imagined that you both would make the league?
Definitely, man. That was our goal for sure. We played Madden, NCAA, and created our players all the time, and wanted to be in the league. That was our goal. And we have mad videos of working out in the backyard, all that stuff, just grinding. And to finally make it, it's definitely a blessing. And we're happy to be here. I know he's happy to be here, and we're just going to keep working for sure.
I know you guys have mini camp next week, and then obviously you'll come back for training camp. What do you kind of hope to achieve between that time before you guys do return for training camp?
Just come back ready to go. just keep building, you know, on this great offseason that our team is having. You know, I just want to keep building myself with the players, just stay in the playbook and just, you know, come back ready to go, especially for training camp.
Today's National Cheese Day. What's your favorite cheese?
I don't have a favorite cheese for sure, but I do like American and pepper jack. But cheese curds make my stomach hurt all the time. But I do eat them though. I can't count, but it do make my stomach hurt.